Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel called the Enlightenment Show. I'm your host Dianankatha. So today I want to talk about self-awareness, and this topic is very important. But if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe, like the video. You can always share or recommend another person. This topic is very important because most of us, we think that we know ourselves, but definitely we don't. We are always defined by the external factors such as our past experience and our childhood. So let us start with your childhood experience. This is very important part in human development. During our childhood experience, we are going to focus with our caregivers and our parents. Most of our parents, who may be having toxic parents or abusive parents who tend to call you names, for example, stupid, you're idiot, you're a failure, just because you didn't perform well in your academics during your KCSE or your KCP. So they tend to name you, you're a failure, or maybe you're not as sharp as other siblings in the family. So as you grow up, you feel neglected. You're bitter with those words because nobody loves you, nobody tends to accept you. So when you grow up, you're out of that household, you will always go back to the society, and the society will always take you the way you portray yourself, the behavior that you show people. That's how they are going to treat you. So for instance, if you're this person who is always shy, the society will take advantage of that, and because you're not assertive, they will always take advantage of that. This is the reason why people end up in abusive relationship. It's because back in their childhood experience, their past experience, they've always felt neglected. They are not loved, they are not accepted by their parents or people around them. So they go to seek for attention in relationship. You go to a relationship thinking that you're solving a problem because you feel that you're not accepted. So you're in a relationship because this person, the lady or the guy, is showing you love through acceptance. This person is loving you. This person is showing you that environment of being loved, accepted, and feeling worth it. But definitely that's not the case. For you as a person, you've lost the sense of self. Since you're going there to seek other things, you're seeking happiness from other people, and this is very dangerous because that person might not be genuine with you, and they might also feel that you're also exhausting themselves. That's why many people in a relationship, those people who normally complain in the relationship, they're having issue. They might be the one who is the issue in the relationship. So sometimes you may be asking yourself, why am I having such an issue in my relationship? But one thing I want to tell you today, never ask why. Ask yourself, what can I do to correct this thing? What can I do to be a better person? So this one will help you very much. The next thing is, after you're in the society, you're very confused. The age of an adolescence, this is where most of the people get confused. For some reason, adolescence is whereby people want to test everything, they want to try everything. But let me tell you one thing. People say experience is the best teacher, but it is very harsh. Do not wait until you experience some of the things so that you can learn. Kindly learn now, so that when the time reach, you're going to realize this is what I've ever learned, and you're going to make right decision. So the earlier you know yourself, the more likely you're going to be making more decisions, because the moment you're that person who gathers the pieces and move on, there's a time that you're going to be really broken. You are nothing completely. Yani, you're worthless, you're out of your mind, you're feeling stressed, you have these suicidal thoughts, you have lost self-esteem, you are nothing completely, because you're always making decisions whereby you're broken. Your life is always gathering up pieces and moving on, gathering pieces, moving on. So this is a life that you're living, and it's very miserable. So as you're confused in the society, now you go back to the media, and that's why you're going to see some people really create a lot of attention in media. It's not because they're happy or that's the real lifestyle they're living. This is because they want to show themselves, like, hi guys outside there, here I am, and you have to notice me. So this is the reason some people do promiscuous things in social media, so that they can show who they are, so that they can show their vulnerability, so that they can create that attention. And this is very risky. Today I want to encourage you as an individual who doesn't know himself or herself to know yourself yourself personally, and this will help you. It will raise your self-esteem. It will make you a better person. You know your inner value, and you'll stop messing up in your life. So sometimes some people always copy paste other people's lifestyle, the way of success, and try to apply them in their life. But when you know yourself, you're going to know your inner drive, and also be capable to know what is favorable for you and what is not favorable for you. The last thing is the people who are around you, your friends. Definitely, if you don't know yourself, you're going to end up in a very pathetic friendship. People full of peer pressure. There's addiction, there's immorality, there's going to sell, there's gangsters, such things. Just because you don't know yourself, you're just confused, you're trying to fit in the society. You're that person who is always following, yeah, this is the current vibe, this is the current lifestyle, let me go with it so that I can fit in. But the moment you know who you are, your agenda in this life, your purpose in this life, you're going to be in a better track. So I'm always here for you. Each and every video that I create, it all starts from within. If you know yourself from the within, you're going to put a positive output in the society, or a positive input in the society, whereby because you know whatever is inside you, it will always grow. You're going to shine, you're going to glow. Character is your mental moral qualities that distinguish you from one person to another. And character is very important because this is the real you. This is the inner you. And there's a difference between character and personality, because character is a behavior that is consistent. The moment you have certain behavior and it's consistent in your life, that's your character. But sometimes personality can vary. You can always change your personality. But character is something that will always show you the real sense of you. That's why people say if you are indoors by yourself and nobody's there looking at you, whatever you're doing, that's the real you. Because sometimes you normally pretend outside there. We normally behave in different personality, and we show people different side of ourselves. What is included in self-awareness? First, you have to know your personality and behavior. Second, your weakness and strength. Third, you have to know your beliefs and motivation. And the moment you understand these things concerning yourself, there are many things that are going to happen in your life. First of all, you'll have self-development. You're going to develop as a person. You'll stop relying on people's success, or copy-pasting people's work, or copy-pasting people's way of lifestyle so that you can succeed. So the moment you know your strength and weakness, it will also help you in self-development, because you're going to use that strength of yours so that you can be creative, and also use the weaknesses to improve yourself. The second thing, you're going to be assertive. The reason you're going to be assertive is because the moment you discover who you are from inside, you're going to know when to say yes and when to say no. And this will help you in decision making. You're going to make decisions that you never regret, and it will help you motivate yourself. In that you make this decision, you're going to be motivated to make the next decision, and you'll never regret in your life. The third thing, you're going to know your purpose, or discover your purpose in this life. The moment you know who you are, you're going to know what value are you inputting in your life, and what value can you input in the society. You're going to notice the gaps in the society, what the society knows and what the society don't know, and you're going to fill in that gap. But when you don't know about yourself, you will be always imitating people, following what people are saying. That's why people say unabebo akili. That's what the meaning of not knowing yourself. Is self-awareness important? Yes, it is very important. I've already given you some of the key points concerning self-awareness, and now I want to give you other points how important it is. 1, it improves your emotional intelligence. This is the ability to identify, manage, and control your emotion. For example, you know you're someone who is short-tempered, you get irritated easily. So you can be able to understand how to control your temper when you are with other people or when you are alone. And also, it helps you to identify other people's emotion. This will help you to manage your relationship, and also it will help you to interact with people emotionally. And emotional intelligence is a very wide topic, and it is really important to be emotionally intelligent because it will help you in your daily life interaction. The second thing, it helps you to create achievable goals. The moment you know your strength and weakness, you're going to write down goals that you can achieve because this is your strength. And the moment you know your weakness, you are able to improve yourself because you know this is who I am, and I'm going to improve, and I can improve. And the third thing, it helps you to progress in your life because you understand this is who you are, who I am, and I know my strength and weakness, and I know my inner motivation and drives. I can be able to improve my life because in this level I am living, this is not me and this is not my life. During this quarantine, it's very important to sit down, you reflect on your life and think, if this is the Diana I know, if this is the Sharon I know, the Michael I know, the Dennis I know in my life, if this is not the person you know, kindly improve in yourself. The third thing, it will always lead you to the best career. That's the third. Because when you're aware of who you are, you know your passion, you know what you want in your life, you know your goals and your future. Concerning those people who have already done their Form 4, their class 8, you are now choosing what school you want to go or who is going to the university. For me, I chose psychology, but I didn't want to do psychology. I wanted to do law, but still, because psychology is part of who I am, I'm really very happy when I'm advising people and also using facts. So you can always use your personality and to know your behavior, what kind of a person to choose your career. A person like me, being a psychologist, I'm very talkative, I'm very joyful, I can really motivate people, I can speak to a crowd, I'm confident, and this can make me a good psychologist. The same thing, if I was to do law, I can make a good lawyer. So you see how it makes you become good in your career. It's very important. The fourth thing, it will help you in decision making. In decision making, you know who you are. You know what you want, what you don't want, your value in life, your principles in life, and you will always make superb decision. And this goes to adolescence people. Somehow people in adolescence stage, they are mostly confused. But one thing concerning self-awareness, the earlier you know yourself, the better, so that you won't end up like experience is the best teacher. I will tell you, experience is never the best teacher. The earlier you know about some of the things, the better, so that you can avoid being taught in a harsh manner. Because the moment reality hits you or you face reality, you won't like it. So concerning the importance of self-awareness, those are the key points that I had, but you can always go ahead and research for other. Why is it important to be self-aware and how can you improve it? So let us go to the next step. How can you improve your self-awareness? 1, you can do positive mindful or meditation. Positive mindfulness, this is whereby you now concentrate on yourself. You are in a quiet room, you're now concentrating on yourself, you're not thinking, who am I? Who really am I? What am I feeling? How far have I gotten to? And meditation is whereby now you concentrate on your breathing. It's a relaxation whereby you can close your eyes, you breathe in the air and breathe out, and then you concentrate on the breath and feeling yourself. Now you meditate how important you are. You can meditate on your strength. You can meditate on the positive things about yourself. You can say, this is who am I can do this, I can do this, and I have a better future. Meditation is very important in your life, and it boosts your self-esteem. After that, you're going to feel I'm someone else. So if you feel doomed and you don't know who you are, this is very important for you. The second thing is reflection, or you can use personality test. There are many personality tests. I'm going to, in my description over there, I'm going to refer you in some of the links whereby you can do your personality test. And when you're doing your personality test, kindly be genuine with yourself. Write whatever it's very important and whatever it's real to you. You're going to be given some of the questions and you can answer them if you agree, disagree, or very disagree, or very agree. That's how it is. And the moment you know your personality, try and reflect on it. Try and understand, this is who am I, and I'm happy about it, and I can do many things, because everybody is unique. And outside there, you can always add value in the society and you add value in your life. And then the fifth thing is about journal writing. This is very important. Writing you can always write concerning your past experience, your childhood experience, the bitterness you have. The moment you write, you'll always accept. One thing, in any situation that you are into, if you're facing a situation that is very heavy for you to accept, kindly be writing it down. This will help you to accepting, and accepting is one initial will help you move on, will make you move on another step. And let me advise you guys, if you end up in any situation that it's messy, you're regretting about it, or you have never come out of it, like it's a pain inside you, always write it down. It will make you accept, and the moment you accept, it will help you move on. So that's a point of advice. The last thing is ask for feedback. You can ask for feedback from your parents, your friends, people who are positive with you, so that they can tell you if this is true, your personality, and kindly accept any kind of feedback. If it's a very bad feedback, because these people are true to you, they are your true friends, you can always adjust to it. For instance, for me, many people tell me that I normally get angry so quickly, and personally, I've tried to adjust to it. And the final thing, you can pray about it, because some of the things are spiritual, as I always say. If you're a believer, pray for it. For instance, anger. For me, I feel like my family people, they normally get angry so easily, and and this is very pathetic when it comes in social interaction. So when you also pray, if prayer it's another thing, you can always pray for these things so that you're out of it. You can change. If character can't be changed, God can change everything. That's my whole point. So thank you guys for watching my channel. I'm very grateful for your support, for the topic that you've always been giving me. So for the one person who was asking me, how can I know my purpose, or how can I know what value can I put in this world, you can use this video through your self-discovery, self-awareness. You can know how important you are, and you can always do something in the society, and it will make an impact. And yourself, you're going to progress personally. So that I won't repeat everything I have said, you can use this content to build yourself. And for the other person who felt like during quarantine you're very bored, you don't have any motivation, use this time to know yourself personally and self-discovery, so that you can understand what you're capable of, what is your inner motivation, what is your personality, and this will help you, because after quarantine you're going to be a better person, and you will have already utilized this period. So thank you so much. Always subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the videos. You can always recommend to any other person who have this who has the same problem, and it will definitely help them. I'm still your host, Dianankatha.